Hello, we're going to go over questions 1 to 6 that appeared in the Foundation GCSE Paper 1 in summer 2017. I recommend pausing the video after the question is shown so you can try it yourself. Then play the video again to see the solution and where the marks are awarded. Here we have question 1 and question 2. Question 1 just asks you to work out the value of 2 to the power 4, and question 2 is asking you to write 7.26451 correct to 3 decimal places. Pause the video, attempt to answer the questions, return to play the video to see the solutions and where the marks are awarded. Welcome back. So let's have a look at question 1. Question 1 is asking us to work out the value of 2 to the power 4. We know that 2 to the power 4 is 2 times 2 times 2 times 2. So when we work that out, we get 2 times 2 is 4, times 2 is 8, times 2 again gives us an answer of 16. Question 2 asks us to write 7.26451 to 3 decimal places. So we can see we've got 1, 2, 3 decimal places, which means that this is our decider. As this number is 5, this will mean that we round up, so this becomes a 5. So our answer is 7.265. These questions are worth 1 mark, so there is only a mark for getting the final answer correct. Next we have question 3. First, it's asking us to simplify 7 times E times F times 8. And then it asks us to solve x over 5 is equal to 2 1/2. Pause the video, attempt to answer the question, return to play the video to see the solution and where the marks are available. Welcome back. Part A, we are simplifying, and we quite simply multiply the 7 and the 8 together, which gives us 56. And then the E and the F follow. In part B, we have x over 5 is equal to 2 1/2. First of all, I'm going to change this mixed number into an improper fraction. I know there are 2 halves in every whole, so there will be 4 halves in 2 wholes. So altogether, I have 5 halves. To find x, I must multiply both sides by 5. This will cancel out with this 5, leaving us with x on the left-hand side. And then on the right-hand side, we will also multiply by 5. And this will give us a final answer of 5 times 5 is 25 over 2, which is the same as 12 1/2. These are also worth 1 mark each, so the mark is for getting the final answer correct. Question 4 asks us to write 4/5 as a percentage. So if you'd like to pause the video, attempt to answer the question, return to play the video to see the solution and where the marks are awarded. Welcome back. For this question, some of you may know the answer straight away. For others, you may feel you want to get the fraction to have a denominator of 100. This can be done in one step by timesing top and bottom by 20, or if you prefer smaller steps, you could times by 2 first of all, to get it as 8 over 10 and then times by 10. And this will give you 80 over 100. And now we have it over 100. Percent is telling us we want something out of 100. And so our answer is 80%. This is also a 1 mark question, and the mark is for getting 80%. This is question 5. It's asking you to find 60% of 70. Pause the video, attempt to answer the question, return to play the video to see the solution and where the marks are awarded. Welcome back. This is a non-calculator paper, so the method you use you must be able to do without the calculator. Some of you may choose to work it out by doing 0.6 times 70. Others may prefer to use the building block approach. And for this, we'll find 10% of 70. And we know that, and we find that by dividing 70 by 10. And then we need 6 of those 7s so that we have 60% altogether. So the final answer is 42. This question is worth 2 marks. There is a mark for showing your method. And so if you write this but don't give an answer, you can get 1 mark. If you attempt to divide by 10 and times by 6, that would also be the first mark. The second mark is for getting the final answer. This is question 6. We're given a fair 4-sided spinner. And the 2 parts to this question is giving you a probability scale to mark with a cross for the probability that the spinner will land on a B for the first part and will land on an F for the second part. Pause the video, attempt to answer the question, return to play the video to see the solution and where the marks are awarded. Welcome back. For the first part, we're told on the probability scale, mark with a cross the probability that the spinner will land on a B. We can see that we've got a chance of landing on B twice out of a possible 4 times. This means we have a chance of half for landing on a B. Part 2 says on the probability scale, mark with a cross the probability that the spinner will land on an F. There aren't any Fs on the spinner, which means this is not going to happen. So the probability is 0. These are 1 mark per part. You score the mark for showing a cross on a half for the first one and 0 for the second part. I hope you found that helpful.